Та-дам-да-дам! Hello to everybody! Всем привет-привет! I'm glad to see you again on my channel for Russian learners and welcome to my new live class. Today we're continuing our previous topic about the genitive case plural, and today we're working on the adjectives. Also, I will tell you, I will remind you how to say I have, you have, etc. in Russian, and then I will tell you about a few moments when we don't use this verb. Okay? When we use only pronouns into the genitive case. Before we start, like always, first I will share a link to my live class on my Telegram channel and in a chat for Russian learners. So guys, if you'd like to get notifications about my new classes, new videos, also extra materials, and also you would like to practice your Russian, then look in the description below the video. There are all the necessary links. Right now I'm writing that my new live class has started. The link, okay, then I'm forwarding this message to the chat. It's done. Let's see who joins us. And guys, when you join my live class, please say hi in our chat. Also, on YouTube, in the chat on YouTube, I'm posting a link that you can use to say thanks for my class. So you can thank me here, the link, and it's in the chat. Okay, now let's look at the screens. You can see a table about adjectives. We worked on all these endings when we studied the genitive case singular. If you didn't participate that class, then open my playlist called Live Classes for Russian Learners Unit 4 and find that class about the adjectives. Also, you can download this document about the genitive case. A link to my folder with all Russian cases is also in the description below the video. Well, this whole table is about singular adjectives. What about plural adjectives? Look, it's written just a bit because putting the plural adjectives into the genitive case is really easy. Look, plural adjectives in the genitive case have only two endings, ich and ich. Memorize these endings for our following practice. Mostly we use the ending ich. For example, young, молодой, молодых. You see ich in the end. Young, молодой, молодых. And we use ich when the last consonant of the adjective is g, k, h, j, ch, sh, or sh. For example, Russian, русский, Look, there is k before the ending. It's better to write not the last consonant, but the last consonant before the ending. Before the ending. Because, for example, in an adjective русский, the last consonant is y. So it doesn't work like that, and it's better to say the last consonant before the ending. So Russian, русский, and we put it in the genitive case plural, русских, русских. We get the ending ich because of this letter K. Okay? Well, two endings, ich, please memorize them because now we are moving to our table with family members. Okay, I'm closing the table with the adjectives. Family members, let make this table bigger. Is it better? Okay, now it's better. The first adjectives that we have here are старший, младший, older, younger, старшая, младшая, masculine and feminine. You saw that two endings, ich, but look, the last consonant before the ending is sha. So here we need to replace I and aya with ich. So we say, for example, пять старших, where's старших, младших. And we talked about брат before that we change братьев to братьев. Пять старших братьев, пять младших братьев, etc. The same about sisters. The same, старших, младших, and we changed, we put a word сестра into the genitive case before, we got сестер, so we say пять старших сестер, пять младших сестер. Okay? Guys, I can see that 3 viewers are here already. Привет, привет. I'm glad that you joined me. Guys, if you didn't saw the beginning of the class, you can always rewatch it later. And don't forget that if you like my classes, then a link to say thanks is in the chat or in the description below the video. Let's go down and find the next adjectives. The next adjectives are двоюродный, двоюродная, once removed, and троюродный, троюродная, twice removed. Actually, on Facebook, a guy corrected me. I'm not sure where he's from, maybe I think from an English-speaking country, because he said that in English they don't say a once removed brother, they say brother once removed. Okay, but it's our literal word order in Russian. So since I don't teach English in my channel, I don't teach English in my classes, I teach Russian, therefore guys, be ready that many phrases and sentences will be translated from Russian to English literally. Okay? Don't judge me for that. Because breaking English structure, I show how we speak in Russian. I show our language structure, okay? So, the English language, please forget me. Forgive me. No, don't forget me. Forgive me. Forgive me. Okay, so двоюродный. Here we don't have such consonants that shows we should use ich, the ending ich. And here we use the ending ых for the plural, for the genitive case plural. Пять двоюродных пять двоюродных братьев. Пять двоюродных сестер. Пять двоюродных братьев, пять двоюродных сестер. We take the next word, троюродный, and we get пять троюродных братьев, пять троюродных сестер. Let's see if we have more adjectives, but I don't think so. Well, guys, look! The whole table is done. We had a lot of classes. We worked a lot with this table and finally it's done. So, if you want to get the whole table with all these words and their forms, then look in the description below the video. There is a link to this table because I won't post it separately somewhere. This is the whole document and it can be really useful for you if you're learning Russian from zero. You're welcome to download it for yourself. And the next part of our class is when we say есть, when we don't say есть. What do I mean? I'm gonna remind you about this verb, to have in Russian. I told you why we say a bit differently from the English language. Literally, we don't say I have something. Literally, we say that at me or next to me or around me there is or there are something or someone. Nothing and no one. No, not like this. We can't possess something or somebody. Something or somebody is just located around us. They're in our life. They are at us. So we say, у меня есть. Look at the translation and listen to my pronunciation. I just remind you about these phrases. We studied them before, so I'm not gonna focus on them. У нас есть, у тебя есть, у вас есть, у него есть, у нее есть. Again, у него есть if we talk about about neuter nouns. У них есть. For example, I have a sister. У меня есть сестра. He has a brother. У него есть брат. Does she have a sister? У нее есть сестра. Does he have a brother? У него есть брат. Also, we had a lesson, a live class with this practice. And this class is also in my playlist, Live Classes for Russian Learners Unit 4. You can open that playlist and find the latest class with such practice. Okay? When we practiced these expressions about having someone. And look, here I made two notes. When we don't use this word есть, and we can say just у меня, у нас, у тебя, у вас, у него, у нее, у него, у них. We can say just that. We have more than two items when we don't use есть. But step by step, okay guys? Today we are working with two items, and then during our next classes I will add more items. First, we don't say this word есть when the amount is more significant. Look what I mean. I'm gonna write an example in the brackets. For example, when I say that у меня есть сестра, I have a sister, the most significant information here that I do have her. I have is the most significant information here. Есть. I have her. Есть. У меня есть сестра. No, I'm talking about another example. Well, okay, let's continue. But here I'm talking about just one sister, and I don't say that. I don't say one. I say that I have her. But when I say that у меня одна сестра, here the most significant is the amount, that I have exactly one sister. So when I say у меня есть сестра, there the most significant information that I do have her, that I do have a sister. У меня одна сестра, I have one sister. Here the most significant information that she's exactly one. So the amount is more significant. У меня одна сестра. Also, look, when we say I have 5 sisters, again, I mentioned 5, so the amount is more significant. У меня одна сестра. У меня 5 сестер. So, again, 5, the amount is significant. 5 сестер. Yep? You see? If I say I have sisters, у меня есть сестры, I don't mention the amount of sisters. So here the most significant information that I do have sisters. But when I say the amount, 5 сестер, it becomes more significant. And I don't say есть. This is the first moment, the first item. The next item, when it can be difficult with such explanation, but the example will be easy and you will understand it through the example. When having something isn't significant, but more significant is what or who you have. Difficult, right? Difficult to understand. When having something isn't significant, having something expresses with this word yes. So again, I do have something. It's not important. It's important what or who I have. Not exactly me, but someone else. For example, let's imagine such a dialogue. Someone asks, oops, I'm writing in English. Someone asks, у нее сын, does she have a son? Does she have a son? But here, yes, the information that she has a son isn't important. The most important, the most significant information is exactly the son. У нее сын, and look at the answer. Нет, у нее дочь. У нее дочь. So look, the most significant information in this short dialogue is if she has a son or a daughter. If I ask, у нее есть сын, does she have a son? If I say a word есть, that means that I'm waiting for an answer да or нет. But in this question, у нее сын, I'm waiting for a proving that yes, son, the son, or no, the daughter. У нее сын? Нет, у нее дочь. If I ask, у нее есть сын? Нет, нету. Does she have a son? No, she doesn't. And maybe I won't get this answer that she has a daughter. But here I get this answer. I'm gonna write these two dialogues together for you to see the difference. So one more time. The first dialogue. Here. У нее есть сын. У нее есть сын. Есть is the most significant here. Does she have a son? The answer? Нет, нету. And it's not important here to say about the daughter. But in such a dialogue, like this one, у нее сын? У нее сын? Нет, у нее дочь. In this dialogue, it's important to mention if she has a son or she has a daughter. Okay? Another kind of examples with the same dialects. У нее есть сын. Let's imagine that the answer is да. Yes. Да, есть. Does she have a son? Yes, she does. So, есть, есть. We approve it. This word in the question and this word in the answer. But here, look. Oops. У нее сын. Let's imagine that yes. У нее сын. Да, сын. So you see, here I don't say есть. I don't say this word. I say exactly this word, сын. I approve that she has a son. Do I say this word correctly? Approve? Yes, I said that correctly. So, guys, look at these short dialogues. I hope they will be helpful for you. Next time we will continue working with other words. We will make other dialogues, and later we will have a huge practice about family members. We will practice through different texts, dialects. I will ask Dima again to participate us, and we will make a dialogue between us. I really hope that this lesson was helpful for you, and don't forget that if you have questions, please write me in the comments below, okay? This week I won't be available for next live classes because I have my private students in the evenings. I think that our next live class will be only in the weekend. Oh, sorry, on the weekend. On the weekend. I'm not sure about Saturday. Sunday maybe. Let's see. Maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday. I'm not sure yet. But not tomorrow, not on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, no. They are full of private students. And guys, if you want to practice this topic with me, let me know about that. We can have just one class for this topic practice. Now I don't take private students for weekly classes. Because my schedule is full now, so I will look for students for weekly classes only on maybe on May. Why do I use on? In May, sorry, in May, in June, but not now. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Всем пока-пока.